Hey guys, this is RobNob9x. So I'm bringing this little video here. I'm actually going to speak about the patch that is coming out for Battlefield 3. Now, it is a ridiculously sized, just huge patch. I mean, there's tweaks on absolutely everything. But in this video, I'm going to mainly be talking about the just the general gameplay fixes. So in their blog, they said that things may change. This isn't the complete list, but this is pretty much a good idea of what will change. So starting with just the general gameplay fixes. Before I should say that actually this is just a TDM on Operation Firestorm. For those that are wondering, just using the Assault, and that is the FAMAS. Yep. Okay, so now onto these changes. So for general gameplay fixes, from this list, what we've got first, we've got players should no longer take full damage from short falls. So I know that everyone has had that problem. You know, when you may have a situation, you kill like 5 people, just survive, you're on about 5% health, you run, I don't know, step over a brick or like a rock the size of my hand and you die. You know, you jump over literally a wall and it will take down 20% of your health and you'll die. So I know everyone can know and can sympathise with how annoying that is and empathise with that. Okay, so the next one, players now get up from prone slightly faster, allowing better odds of getting away from a grenade or threat when prone. So again, in those situations like on where's it, Grand Bazaar, if you're in the alleyway, might be doing well, grenade lands as you're prone, and you know it takes ages to stand up and get away. So yeah, I can see that. So that would obviously help a lot of us out as well. Alright, third one, fix some situations that would, unintentionally make a player unrevivable. I know the amount of times I've died whilst trying to revive somebody on the ground, they're just not getting it. And then before I even know it, I'm dead. And yeah, it hasn't helped anyone. So that would be a really, really helpful fix there. Okay, reduce the black screen fade-in time on spawn. The fade is still necessary for properly streaming and loading content at spawn, but it has been substantially reduced. So that, you know, yeah, it might help a little bit, I guess. As you all know, you probably see the black screen fade when you respawn. Yep, I just have no comment on that. Really, I don't really care. Just don't die as much. Yeah, that'll help. Increase the spawn protection from time 1 second to 2 seconds. The protection will still be immediately cancelled as soon as the player moves or shoots. So this is when you spawn and you have a second of invulnerability where no one can actually hurt you. So you can look around, get an awareness of your surroundings. But as soon as you move off, after those 2 seconds, that's it. You're vulnerable and you can take damage. So I do like that. That's quite helpful. But it's also annoying if a load of people spawn in front of you, you're shooting them, and one geezer, you do a whole magazine on him because he's invulnerable, and then invincible, and then as soon as you start reloading, he can take you out straight away. So I don't know about that. But okay, we'll see how it turns out. Next one, spawn protection will no longer be cancelled by the player looking around. So again, that's just on the previous fix there. You can look around, but as soon as you move, then it will cancel that spawn protection. Next one, increase the speed at which a player regains accuracy when aiming after moving for a more responsive experience. Firing before fully zoomed will still result in accurate fire. So, increase the speed at which a player regains accuracy. Okay, I like that one. Let's have a look. When aiming after moving for a more responsive experience. Firing before fully zoomed will still result in accurate fire. Firing before fully zoomed. Okay, yeah, nah, okay, whatever with that one. I don't really have much to say on that. That all fixed there. Okay, next one. Increased accuracy and recoil added when a player is fully suppressed. Okay. I guess, yeah, I haven't felt too much difference in that. So when I've used the F2000, when I'm playing TDM, not on this one here, but a lot of time I would use the suppressor to kind of get around the enemy without them, without them knowing exactly where you are. And yeah, to be fair, you may feel the damage go down, but the accuracy levels, you don't really feel them go down that much. So yeah, I think that would actually help with that. So that's a good one there. Shotgun, buck, and flat-shot rounds now have a less suppressive effect at medium to long range. Yeah, that's always good. Taking down the shotgun power, especially the 12 the frag round. Sorry, I know that's changing. So yep, I'm up for that. So next one, tweaked the damage levels of buck and flat-shot rounds to balance them with other weapons. So again, pretty much the same thing, but anything taking down shotgun. Ammo or anything to do with those, I'm happy for. I'm up for that. Next one, tweet. Where am I? Tweet the. Oh, another one about this as well. Nope, sorry. Improve the suppression of the a couple of the magnums, .44 and .357. and the DAP 88 rounds from the Type 88 sniper. Okay, so just some improve the suppression there. Don't use those guns, so I can't really comment on that. Next one, attempting to crouch, for example, like prone, will now properly interrupt sprint. So again, that means I'm guessing if you're sprinting along, quickly want to try and crouch under a wall, it'll probably pretty much interrupt it. But you can't just quickly run and quickly crouch as you're being sniped at. That will effectively change that. So I'm not really sure how that will change it until I have a go. As long as you can run and you can actually go prone quickly. So it might. I wonder if that will slow down the time it takes to be sprinting and then drop to the ground. Because I really like that in Battlefield 3. I think that really helps a lot. So it'd be interesting to see how that works. Next one, increase the effectiveness of suppression resist specialization. That I don't actually know about that one. I mean, I know the perk. I've got it. I've never actually used it. Yeah, I've never actually used the suppression resist specialization. I think the other ones are much more powerful than that. So, you know, if it works, you know, so be it. But as I say, no comment on that one. Parachutes now respond to turn and throttle inputs more quickly. That I love. Because I know you get that parachute. It's just like the first 5 seconds of it is when you need to turn properly. After that, who knows where you're going. It's that really helps. You know those times when you're trying to get somewhere, a small platform on a crane, something like that, and you miss by a foot every time. So yeah, I really like that one. I'm sure that'll help a lot of us out. And promote camping. So yeah, there is a downside to it, but we'll see how it goes. Next one. So switching from primary weapons to sidearms and back now takes less time. That I'm always a fan of that. When you run out on your bullets in the magazine, quickly switch to your sidearm and take that one out. So yeah, I'm up for that. I think that'll be pretty good. Okay, what is the next one? Where are we? Increase the effectiveness of explosive resistance. Yeah, I'm up for that. I think I used that a couple of times. Not much, to be fair, but yeah, I'm up for that. I'm up for the perks being more effective. I think the perks are quite good. Only one. I don't want too many because it will end up being like COD being a bit Call of Duty like. So I'm up for a little bit more effectiveness from that. What's the next one? Tweaked bipod deploy settings, so players can no longer deploy a bipod in places higher than chin level. Okay, places higher than chin level. I didn't know you could deploy a bipod higher than chin level anyway, to be honest. Tweaked bipod deploy settings, so player can no longer deploy a bipod in places higher than chin level. Okay, so I literally didn't even know you could. I don't even know how you could do that without aiming directly vertically up to the sky. So okay, so be it. The next one, the bipod should now be more reliable when deploying on top of sloped objects like cars and rocks. That is a big plus. I've had that so many times, so I don't use bipod anymore. I only use straight pull bolt. I think that's far more useful. But when I did use the bipod, the amount of times I'm trying to set it down, it just does not go down. It will not go down. It just keeps aiming down the sights, and will not go down. So yeah, I think that one is actually quite a good one. I think this may increase sniping quite a bit, some of these perks. Next one, fixed several issues with vaulting objects, I say, especially for thin railings. I know that as well. There's been a few ones where I'm trying to jump over something, just cannot get over it. It's absolute nightmare. I know on Damavand Peak, there's those things that go across the road, the kind of gates that lift upwards, and trying to jump over those. I don't know why, I should have just crawled under it, but sometimes I've spent like a minute straight just trying to jump over that. And it's only about 3 feet high. So yeah, I'm up for that one. I think that's pretty good. Last two on these general game fixes. The knife now only takes 2 swipes to kill when attacking from a position where a takedown is not possible. So I know there's so many problems with the knives. So I hope they do change a lot more to the knife than just that. I know that as well. Sometimes you try and take them down, you try and stab, and it does nothing. I hope also they fix where you try and stab someone, it doesn't do it, and you're just standing there with your knife, and you're just standing there like a mong until someone turns around and shoots you. I know everyone has been in that position, and it's an absolute nightmare. So we'll see how that one goes, and hopefully, at least, if you can't get the finishing move, you can swipe them a couple of times, then, as they've said, and kill them. And the last one, crown weapons or CRAM weapons on carriers now count towards stationary weapon awards. Now, I've never used those, so I don't know anything about those. I prefer to be running around getting my kills. So yeah, I hope these fixes have let you know some that you might not have already known. I'll try and put the list of them in the description, and there's literally hundreds more fixes, so I'll do a couple more videos speaking about the other ones, just to either let you know or to give you my thoughts of that and see how you feel as well. So yeah, leave a comment if you want to say anything about these fixes. I'm really liking this because Battlefield, it almost has started to get a bit repetitive, to say the least. I'm still loving it, but I hate to say that I'm playing Modern Warfare 3 at the moment, and I really don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that type of person. Because, man, I love Battlefield when it came out, but after you unlock everything, games just... I don't know. Even with the new maps, it didn't refresh it enough. So, all these fixes, I'm hoping will turn out well. So anyway, thanks for listening. This is RobNob9x. I'll be back soon with a lot of the other fixes from this huge patch that is coming out. Thanks again. I'll see you later. Goodbye.